Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I want to talk about the singer Tyla exposing her awkward encounters with Rihanna and Rihanna seemingly responding. If you remember at the Met Gala, there was this video that was posted by Backstage Live that went viral, and it was a video of Rihanna backstage and Tyla happened to be there as well. She was kind of standing off awkwardly in the corner. Rihanna, however, was waiting for A$AP Rocky because he was too busy mingling with other women. And a lot of people were saying that this is the real reason why Rihanna was kind of moody and upset with A$AP Rocky, because he was being too flirtatious. But the woman that he was actually talking to in this video is an Italian fashion editor that they both know. Her name is Giovanna. So it wasn't anything sketchy. However, I do think he might have done something that may have turned Rihanna off, but it wasn't anything that was done in this video. The cameraman said that there was no tension.
Live, yes, that was me at the Met Gala talking to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. And no, it was no tension. Just regular. When you see your people, that's all love. It was just excitement. It was just regular love, man. Try to be regular for one time and be a human being. And you'll stop really judging people. But it was just a great experience.
So he said that there was no tension there. I do still feel like Rihanna was kind of watching Rocky. She was more so focused on him. She didn't pay Tyla any mind. And that created a whole discourse online. People were saying, oh, she's purposely ignoring Tyla. And Tyla kind of fanned the flames even more by speaking about her awkward encounters with Rihanna. She said that she met her last year and the encounter felt kind of awkward to her. And this year at the Met Gala, she kind of didn't want to say anything to her because Rihanna looked preoccupied, which she was. She was actually paying more attention to A$AP Rocky and the interviewer than Tyla.
Basically, everyone knows I love Ree. Oh my gosh. So I met her last year. And she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey. She was like, hey, my baby daddy's calling me. And then she left. I was like, oh, maybe she was busy. So I don't know, I felt awkward. What the heck, I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, so this time, I was waiting for my car and she was right there and I was, yeah. So this time, yeah, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy, you know what I mean? And the last time she was busy. So I want to, like, when we do speak, if we do end up speaking ever, I want it to be like calm so we both can just, you know, vibe and talk nicely.
So that's what Tyla had to say. Now, personally, I don't think it was a good idea for her to make this video. Even though it seemed like she was innocently explaining what happened, it kind of adds fuel to the narrative that Rihanna doesn't like her and is jealous of her. And yeah, believe it or not, people really think Rihanna is jealous of Tyla. Now, I said this before in my last video, I'll say it again, I don't think Rihanna has anything against Tyla. What she doesn't like is the fact that the industry and maybe even Tyla's team is trying to push Tyla as her replacement, okay? And that's what people need to understand. This is the exact same thing that happened with Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande, and I did a video on it. When Ariana Grande first came into the music industry, they were constantly comparing her to Mariah, saying that she's the next Mariah. Mariah did not like that at all. And it wasn't that she didn't like Ariana. I mean, she did end up collaborating with her later on. So the issue wasn't with Ariana, but she just didn't like how the industry was trying to find her replacement and treat her as disposable. And I think the same thing is kind of happening to Rihanna. Rihanna's not making music anymore, so they definitely are trying to find someone to fill in that space too. And Rihanna is well aware of the play they're doing with Tyla, which is probably why she hasn't warmed up to her. And it's not like she needs to. I don't think Tyla should even feel entitled to an acknowledgement from Rihanna. I know it would be nice, but she shouldn't expect it. Rihanna already said hey to her, and I think that should be enough. You know, I don't think she needed to make a video about this, but I think the reason why she spoke out is because, you know, she probably feels some type of way that she didn't get the interaction she wanted with Rihanna, and she wanted people to know. But the problem with this is it kind of creates this idea that Rihanna is mean and jealous of Tyla. I've seen somebody say she's jealous that her man A$AP Rocky likes her. Some say that she's jealous of the new girls, even though she has embraced a lot of them.
Rihanna is like my #1 like inspiration. You know, she coming from where she comes from and making it like being a global superstar, one of the greatest. So for the fact that she knew who I was and loved my music, I was like, I'm doing something right.
Yes.
Oh my God! We finally meet. Oh my God, you're making me laugh. Stop.
What was the artist you meet and like they're a fan of you and you're like, you listen to much?
Rihanna. That was a big moment for me because, you know, all my life, like, I look up to Rihanna and say, yo, I love Rihanna. Like, she's my Caribbean queen.
Who would I want to meet? Rihanna.
If I could only do a song with Billie Eilish.
Did you see her reaction to you saying that?
Yeah. Wow.
She was like, what?
Billie Eilish knows me.
She asked me to be a part of the special moment, and I was honored. And she's just such a light, like, positive spirit, free spirit.
Rihanna turns around, grabs both my hands like this. And I'm like, what is happening? And she's like, I know you. You guys are doing so well. Keep up the good job. And she gave me like the biggest hug. I didn't know what to say. I was, thank you so much. How crazy is that?
Whoa, hold on. Yeah.
Whoa, real long.
Just see a young lady who's still grounded in who she is and where she came from, and I love that. Sweet.
Hey, Riri. Ah!
You look gorgeous.
Thank you, Riri. You look gorgeous.
So Rihanna has always shown love to the newer girls, but unfortunately this whole situation with Tyla is kind of making people feel like, oh, she's just hating, and it's become messy. It really has. And Tyla should have never really said anything because it kind of felt like she was trying to expose Rihanna. And people love Rihanna. Rihanna is industry royalty. They're going to come to her defense. And right now, Tyla is getting dragged. And I saw where she reacted to the backlash. And Rihanna herself seemingly responded to Tyla by posting her behind-the-scenes Met Gala video. And in the video, she was playing Ayra Starr's Who's That Girl? I thought this was funny for a couple of reasons, because her playing Who's That Girl is clearly a sub, because I guess that's how she felt about Tyla. Like, who are you, girl? Also, she was playing Ayra, and Ayra has been pitted against Tyla in the industry. They both are African pop artists. They make similar genres of music, and so people always compare the two. And both Ayra and Tyla have expressed how much they love Rihanna, but it seems like Rihanna has only claimed Ayra as her daughter. And also another thing, Ayra happens to be signed to Roc Nation just like Rihanna. So Rihanna used this moment not only to respond to Tyla, but also to promote Ayra. The response was simple, but so loud at the same time. And I think right now Tyla has to just learn from this and not bring everything to the internet. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.